Pressure does not warn you before it arrives. One moment you are composed. The next, a conversation goes wrong, a decision lands on your desk, someone tests you in public, and suddenly everything you believe about yourself is being asked to prove itself. This is not a video about breathing techniques. This is about becoming the kind of man that pressure cannot break. If you have ever felt the heat rising before you could stop it, if you have ever said something you regret, reacted too quickly, or walked away from a situation wishing you had handled it differently, then listen carefully. The world you live in is not designed for calm men. Every notification is designed to demand your immediate reaction. Every conversation has a clock on it. Every mistake has an audience. The modern workplace, the modern relationship, the modern day, all of it is built to test how quickly you will break. And most men break. Not because they are weak, but because no one ever taught them what calm actually is. Rule 1. Your first reaction belongs to your nervous system, not your character. When pressure arrives, the body responds before the mind has a chance to choose. The heart rate rises, the jaw tightens, the words form before the thought does. This is biology. It is not failure. The failure is believing that first reaction is final. The Stoics called this the first movement, the involuntary response that cannot be prevented. What can be prevented is what comes after it. And this is where most men lose themselves. The practical command is this: do not respond in the first moment. Let the first wave pass. The pause between reaction and response, that pause is where your power lives. The man who masters his first reaction masters the room. Rule 2. Pressure does not tell you what to do. It tells you what is being tested. When a deadline collapses, when a colleague undermines you, when someone disrespects you in front of others, the pressure is asking a question, not demanding an answer. The question is always the same. Who are you when it costs something? Most men treat pressure as instruction. They react to what is happening. They let the weight of the moment choose their words, their tone, their decisions. And in doing so, they hand their power to the thing that is pressing on them. But this is the part no one wants to admit. The pressure you feel is not the problem. Your relationship to it is. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire through wars, plagues, and the collapse of everything around him, wrote in his private journal these words: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." When pressure arrives, ask one question: what is this testing in me? Then respond to the test, not the noise. Pressure reveals the man you have built in private. Rule 3. The calm man is not cold. He is not indifferent. He is not someone who does not feel. He feels everything, and he has learned what to do with it. This is the misunderstanding that costs men their composure. They believe that calm means feeling less, so they suppress. They push the tension down, hold the jaw tighter, keep the posture rigid. And eventually, at the wrong moment to the wrong person, it surfaces. That is not calm. That is delayed reaction. Real calm is not built by feeling less. It is built by understanding more. When you know what the tension is, where it comes from, and what it is asking for, it loses the power to control you. Epictetus, a man born a slave who became one of the greatest minds in history, said this: "It is not things that disturb us. It is our judgments about things." Change the judgment. The feeling shifts. Feel the tension. Name it internally. Then ask, is this real? Or is this my interpretation of what is real? Real calm is not found in the absence of storms. It is found in knowing you will survive them. Rule 4. You cannot develop calm under pressure if you have not practiced calm without it. Most men only think about emotional control when they are already losing it. That is like trying to build a wall while the storm is already inside the house. And this is the most important part in this entire video. Calm is not an emergency measure, it is a daily practice. Every day, before the pressure arrives. One moment of deliberate stillness. Not a meditation retreat, not an hour of breathing. One moment. You stop. You choose your state before the day chooses it for you. This is what Seneca meant when he wrote, "Recollect yourself." Not when the crisis comes. Every day. Before it comes. The man who does this for 30 days builds something the world cannot easily take from him. A baseline of calm he can return to, even when everything around him is demanding otherwise. A calm mind is not a gift, it is a building site. You have been told that the loudest voice in the room has the power. That is not what you have seen in your life. The men who carry real authority, the men that rooms quiet for, that others look to when the weight is heaviest, they are not the loudest, they are the calmest. Not because life treated them gently, but because they trained themselves to respond to life with intention rather than instinct. This is what you are building now. Not a performance of calm, not a mask that holds until it doesn't. A real standard, something you can return to every time the pressure arrives, because you built it deliberately, in the quiet moments, when no one was watching. The Stoics understood something that most men are still learning. You do not rise to the level of the challenge, you fall to the level of your preparation. Prepare in the ordinary moments, hold your standard in the difficult ones, and over time, the gap between the man you are under pressure and the man you want to be closes. If this reached something in you today, there is more on this channel that goes exactly this deep. Every video on modern man's Stoicism is built around one principle. That ancient wisdom applied to modern pressure is the most practical thing a man can learn. Pressure will always come. The only variable is the man standing inside it.